Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Linton Miners Softball. Who knew you were going to be able to get this game in after a last night of rain? It was just unbelievable, but Shakamak comes in with a 6-8 record, 2-1 in the SWIAC. Linton 9-6 overall and 4-0, leading the SWIAC conference. We'll have a breakdown of the total conference a little later on. Heather?
We want to welcome you to the Jordan Vaught Insurance pregame show, where 80 years of combined experience treat you like family when you call Ross, Rita, Cindy, and Layton in Bloomfield. Whether you're searching for home, auto, or life insurance coverage, they're going to make sure you're covered when you give them a call at 812-384-3535 today. And Kevin, obviously the last live stream production that you and I did was on Saturday during the Prom Grand March. And tonight starts one of 4 consecutive nights. We'll be right back here tomorrow evening as the Lady Miners host the Eastern Green Thunderbirds, followed by Friday as the Lady Miners host the Sullivan Golden Arrows. And then we hop over to the baseball field on Saturday as the Linton Miner baseball team host Shakamak Lakers as well. So lots coming down the pike for the Linton-Stockton Miners in general. Tonight, it's senior night for the tennis team, who are hosting over to our left. And then obviously there's a middle school track meet that is going on tonight with WRB Bloomfield and Linton. So a lot of minor action going on, and for over 2 inches of rain just in a 12-hour period. I am very thankful that we are able to get not only softball but track and tennis in as well. And then the baseball team tonight is down currently in play at Bar Reef.
And we should say Greg Elliott not with us tonight, Heather.
A little bit under the weather. We hope to have him back tomorrow night and Friday night, but everything is going to be touch and go. But we send our well wishes to him, battling a little sinus, all this stuff that's going on. We had the opportunity to talk with Coach Arnold earlier and said that it is definitely going through the school right now as well. So we want everyone to stay healthy and be able to look forward to all that is to come here in the month of May. We not only have obviously baseball, softball, track, golf, and tennis going on, but there's lots of wrap-ups of clubs. There's 8th grade graduations. There's senior honors night. There's commencement. There's just so much stuff that's happening, and we want to keep everyone well and healthy. And we do want to remind you that we are currently syndicating to YouTube, Facebook Live, the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network, as well as RaderMediaSports.com. So you have 4 ways to watch us this evening. Kevin?
So we should add, and if you want to communicate with Heather or with us during the game, if you hear something you want to either correct or just add to the conversation, you're able to do that.
Absolutely.
If I say that for Shakamak people, obviously Linton already knows it.
Obviously, and we want to send a happy birthday out to Ella Norris tonight as well on the Linton softball team. Speaking of Linton softball team, the official pairings for and dates and times for the softball tournament has been released. First off, on Monday, May 25th, which is Memorial Day, North Knox will face West Vigo at 6 o'clock, followed by Eastern Green and South Knox. On Tuesday, May 26th at 6 o'clock, Sullivan will face North Knox, West Vigo winner, followed by Linton-Stockton will face the winner of South Knox and Eastern. All before on Wednesday, the championship game will begin at 7 o'clock. Location for this is Sullivan High School. We will keep you updated on which games we will be covering and when we have official notification from the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network. Obviously, we will talk about the baseball draw when we are able to do so on Saturday as the Linton Miners host the Shakamak Lakers as well. Kevin?
So if you look at these two teams, team batting average, Shakamak coming in at .324, Miners at .362, on-base percentage, .435 for Shakamak, .427 for Linton, slugging percentage, .491 for the Lakers, and .560 for the Linton-Stockton Miners. We'll talk a lot more about the pitchers, the conference, the starters, and their averages and the like when we return. This is the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show.
We'll be back in a 2-minute timeout. This is a live stream production powered by Rader Media Sports.
Looking to tackle a new project? Then Heritage Lumber and Supply is your locally owned and operated building material supplier with everything you need for your next professional or DIY project. From interior or exterior building products to windows, doors, metal roofing, and more, we've got you covered. Ready for a kitchen update or looking to build a new home or post-frame building? Our staff can help you from design to construction, and our in-house kitchen designer will work with you to bring your ideas to life. Let us help you through the process at 812-798-1178 or visit us at heritagelumbersupply.com, located behind Walmart in Linton. Three specialty clinics with three top-notch providers right here close to home. Greene County General Hospital's Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care are the area's go-tos when it comes to your care. Team Ortho is home to the county's only board-certified orthopedic surgeon, Dr. John Hammerstein. Dr. Matthew Parmenter is a board-certified foot and ankle surgeon with more than 35 years' experience. And board-certified general surgeon Dr. Cam Gabrielson is trained to diagnose a wide range of diseases that may require surgery. Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care, the trio you can trust. They're all part of the Greene County General Hospital family. Our family, caring for yours. At Crane Credit Union, you can expect a personalized experience from people committed to your financial well-being. When you visit one of our 18 branches across southern and central Indiana, you will be greeted by our team that is committed to supporting your financial needs, dreams, and possibilities through all the stages of your life. From youth and teen accounts where it pays to get A's, to auto and personal loans that are processed completely within your local branch. Your local staff can assist you with mortgage and home equity needs, and when the time is right, we can help you with your IRA retirement accounts. We will be with you every step of the way. Crane Credit Union, building relationships since 1955. Welcome back. Miners hosting Shakamak tonight in high school softball. Plenty of time for you to get over here and, boy, get back outside again after a rain-drenched, a real duck drowner for the last couple of days. But they worked really hard. In fact, everybody was here, they said until 3 or even later working on this field, Heather?
Yes, they had a couple of people from maintenance as well as the custodian, Pete Ripple, and then obviously Erica and Ron Miller and Kyle Arnold were all out here as well. And then Linton's own Vanessa Shafford was out here as well. So I know that I was going back and forth with her all day via message, just trying to make sure, like, okay, are we on, are we off? And she says, we're going to do everything we can to get this game in tonight. And there doesn't appear any rain in the forecast for this evening. It looks like it's going to be pretty nice here the next couple of days, but I'm going to turn it back over to you because I know you have some stats, and I'm going to work on the first pitch forecast.
And speaking of pitch, let's go to pitching. Tonight, the starters are Briley Wilson for Shakamak, 5-4 on the year, an ERA of 6.05 on the year. For the Miners, it's Keely Brown, her ERA at 2.785 and a record of 8-3 coming into this contest. So those are the two pitchers. Right now, the coaches are meeting with the umpires here at home plate with the some captains. Looks like some players for Shakamak in there. Erica Arnold is out there by her lonesome. Now, the SWIAC conference standings. Miners lead the way right now with a 4-0 record, 9-6 overall, but 4-0 in the SWIAC. Clay City unbeaten at 2-0, 8-6 in the SWIAC. That game's coming up soon too, is it not, Heather?
Clay City's next week, May 14th.
North Davies coming in at third right now at 4-2 with a 15-7 mark. Shakamak 2-1 at 6-8. Bloomfield 1-2 at 8-6. WRV 1-3 in the conference, 6-6 overall. Eastern Green 1-3 and 2-9 overall, and then North Central 0-4 and 1-10 on the year. So that pretty much sums everything up. Anyway, right now it's looking pretty good out here.
It is, and our first pitch forecast right now is currently with a real feel of 61 61 degrees with a wind out of the west-northwest at 3 miles per hour. Maximum wind gusts right now are holding at 8 miles per hour with a 48% humidity. Visibility is currently 19 miles with a cloud cover of 14%. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors you're going to hear in actual game rotation. First off is our starting lineups brought to you by Klusner Construction. Whether it is a remodel, a new construction, or a home addition, you know it'll be done right the first time, every time. You choose Tony and his crew of Klusner Construction. So call Tony Klusner or Bart Wade of Linton today. Scoreboard sponsor is Linton Cycle Sales. They are Southern Indiana's most preferred power sports dealer since 1973 and have been proudly serving the community for over 50 years. Dane and his staff offer sales, services, and parts. Come see them south of Linton for the best deals in the area. Walton Funeral Service serves as our strikeout sponsor, and they want to remind you that funeral pre-planning gives dedicated peace of mind. Cindy and Todd Walton are dedicated to professional and compassionate service, leaving kind memories since 1915. They are your lamp of hope when you need them most. And stay tuned to the post-game show sponsored by Tech Shack of Linton. We'll be wrapping up tonight's game, going to look forward to the rest of the week, and we'll be joined by Coach Erica Arnold for post-game stats. Tech Shack is changing things up, and they have pretty big news. They've added hundreds of new and exciting tech items to the over 10,000 items already in stock, from STEM, home entertainment, ham and CB radios, solar, networking, computer parts, fun, exciting specialty electronics, and the ever-popular weather radios. Check out Tech Shack on Highway 54 west in Linton. Kevin?
Yeah, there's might be a good opportunity now to go over that weather forecast if you have the chance.
Yes, I just went from first pitch forecast.
Oh, okay.
A little bit later or earlier tonight. And right now, hourly, it looks right now that we're going to have 60% chance of rain beginning at 6 o'clock. So hopefully those will continue to move by us pretty quick. We have quite a bit of cloud cover right now, and it looks like it is the perfect night for softball.
So then it makes you wonder, is this a game we'll be playing under the lights for the entirety? With these clouds moving in, you might very well have to turn on the lights. I can't remember the last time we've had a game under the lights.
Bloomfield, when we went to 10 innings.
That's
which
right.
Was last month. Let's take a quick time out to hear from another Minor Pride sponsor and be back in just a moment. This is a live stream production powered by Rader Media Sports.
Hello there, I'm Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets. Are you a first-time home buyer and you just don't know where to start? Perhaps you're looking to downsize and you need to list a property and get top dollar. In any of those situations, you need a professional agent on your side. I have successfully opened doors for clients for over the last 4 years, and it is a complete pleasure of mine to be able to help them end one chapter and begin a new one. Navigating the real estate market can be complex, but with the right guidance, it doesn't have to be. Let me help you understand the housing market, and let's negotiate the best deal. So together, let's open a new door and close it with Corey.
In over 50 years of business, two things have never changed at Linton Cycle Sales: honesty and fun. When you're shopping for Polaris or Kawasaki, this family-owned operation that offers 5-star service and accessories is a great place to start. In fact, they offer on-the-spot financing. You want to do business with a place that has your back not only when you buy, but also after you leave. So if you're in the market for Polaris or Kawasaki off-road vehicles, come to Linton Cycle Sales, doing business the small-town way since 1973. Need excavation or septic work that you can count on at Halls LLC? They've been moving earth and installing reliable septic systems for years. From site prep to drainage, driveways, demolition, and full septic installs or repairs, they have the equipment and experience to get the job done right. For residential or commercial jobs, big or small, give Doug or Jared a call at 812-699-0200. You may also visit Halls LLC on Facebook today. Whether you would like to add emergency lighting, tint your windows, replace old floor mats with WeatherTech floor mats, lift your truck, cover your truck bed, customize your truck bed, or accessorize your vehicle, English Off-Road Line X of Bloomfield has a professionally trained staff to help you make important decisions and make your dreams a reality. Call them in Bloomfield at 812-384-5060 or visit them on the web at www.englishoffroad.com. Good at a lot of things, like cheering on the Miners to victory. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Jathan Wright is good at making sure your insurance needs are just right for you. That's why Jathan is here to help you work through any questions you might have about your auto, home, renters, business, and life insurance. Then you can get back to making sure the Miner fan section is louder than the other team. Talk to Jathan. Stop in or submit your information online and give him a call at 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood. Welcome back. Looking at the lineups for these two teams, at least defensively, PA and public address announcer Derek McKee will be doing the lineups as far as the batting order and when he introduces the starting lineups. But let's look at it defensively. First of all, for the Miners, starting at first base, number 5, Piper Bland. At second, number 25, Sophie Lauer. At shortstop, number 2, Audrey Sullivan. At third base, number 4, Olivia Griffith. In the outfield and right, it's number 22, Abby McKee. In center field, it's number 16, Malia Goodman. And in left field, number 20, Layla Jennings. The battery for tonight behind the plate is Maggie Mullis. And on the hill, number 8, Keely Brown, as we said, coming in with a record of 8-3. Looking at the lineup for the Shakamak Lakers, at first base will be number 9, Peyton Gamble. At second base, number 1, Emmeline Wolf. At shortstop is number 8, Madeline Kennett, who just is a tremendous athlete. And Heather, I think we heard earlier that she had broken the school record in home runs.
17 home runs, courtesy of athletic director Dylan Collins.
And so she gets the start at shortstop. At third base is number 3, Madeline Hill. And in the outfield, it's number 13 in right, Lara Shearpeltz. In center, number 22, Ayanna Clark. And in left field is number 4, Caitlin Delp. The battery behind the plate is number 10, Ava Landry. And pitching on the hill, number 15, Briley Wilson. And her ERA coming in 6.05, and she's 5-4 on the year. Fans still arriving. Some are out lining the fence outside. I think some folks probably, Heather, just wanted to get outside again. The Miners getting lined up for the introductions of the starters.
We're going to take one quick 15-second timeout. This is a live stream production powered by Rader Media Sports.
Whether it's the classroom, the field, the stage, or the court, it's time for another production of Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners, on the Champions Network of the IHSAA.
Between the visiting Shakamak Lady Lakers and your very own Linton Lady Miners. Let's head down to the field to meet tonight's starting lineups. Beginning with the Lakers. Batting leadoff, first baseman, number 9, Peyton Gamble. Batting second, the catcher, number 10, Ava Landry. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 8, Madeline Kennett. Batting cleanup for the Lakers, playing third base, number 3, Madeline Hill. In center field, batting fifth, number 22, Ayanna Clark. Pitching tonight for the Lakers and batting in the sixth hole, number 15, Riley Wilson. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 1, Emmeline Wolf. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 4, Kylie Delp. Batting ninth, right fielder, number 13, Flora Sherples. The Lakers are coached by Rusty Ewers, assisted by Hayden Wonders and Josh Gamble. And now for your hometown Linton Lady Miners. Leading off tonight for the Miners, playing second base, number 4, number 25, Sophie Lauer. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 2, Audrey Sullivan. Batting third, playing third, number 4, Olivia Griffith. Batting cleanup, the pitcher, number 8, Keely Brown. Playing center field and batting in the 5-hole, number 16, Malia Goodman. Batting 6, the catcher, number 5, Maggie Mullis. Batting 7th, your designated player, number 34, Ella Norris. Batting 8th, the first baseman, number 6, Piper Bland. Batting 9th, the left fielder, number 20, Layla Jennings. And your flex player this evening, the right fielder, number 22, Abby McKee. The Miners are coached by Erica Arnold, assisted by Ron Miller and Kyle Arnold. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise, gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor our flag and our nation with the playing of tonight's national anthem.
With that, the Miners will be warming up here, and we're just a few minutes away from the start of this ball game. This is the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show.
We want to keep you updated, too, that our scoreboard sponsor for the entire school year is Linton Cycle Sales, located south of Linton. On our scoreboard tonight, Shakamak will be represented in blue, Linton-Stockton in red. And we are working with a multi-camera view this evening. We have 5 different views for you tonight. A quick reminder, we will be back here tomorrow evening as the Lady Miners host the Eastern Green Thunderbirds. Back again on Friday as the Lady Miners host the Sullivan Golden Arrows. Before Saturday morning, head over to the baseball diamond for Linton Miner baseball against the Shakamak Lakers.
You look out at the flag, it is just perfectly still. It's a great night for softball here in Linton. We're glad to have you along, and this will complete the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. For the Shakamak Lakers, hitters 1, 2, and 3, Peyton Gamble, Ava Landry, and Madeline Kennett. Peyton Gamble, first baseman, stepping in, hitting .415 on the year, right-hander. Again on the hill for the Miners, Keely Brown. Oh my, we're hearing the anthem across the way. Let's wait. You have the national anthem nearby at the track where, Heather, there's a meet going on?
Middle school Miners are hosting WRV in Bloomfield, or WRV in Sullivan.
It was very neat. The girls, the Linton Miners, as you saw on the screen, turned when they heard the anthem playing nearby, and everybody paused and followed suit. Stepping in now, Peyton Gamble. Here's the first pitch. Called strike. 0-1 the count on Gamble. The 0-1. Outside. You can hear that pop when the ball hits the mitt. One and one. Ball popped up, out of play. 1-2. Keeley leans forward. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Wrapped right to center field. One hopper to the center fielder. Base hit, line drive. Peyton Gamble does her job as the leadoff hitter. One on, nobody out. Ava Landry, the catcher, hitting .293 on the year. Kennett still on deck. And as is Madeline Hill, the third baseman, the catcher, or the third baseman. There's a attempted bunt, fouled off. 0-1 in the count. As we've said earlier, hitting third in the lineup is Kennett, who's had, is it 17 home runs?
Yes. On
her career to break the school record. She's on deck. There's one on, nobody out. The 0-1 delivery. Inside, 1-1. Ava gets the instructions down the line, and the Rusty Ewers is standing there at third base. Here's the 1-1. Got a piece of it, fouled it all. 1-2. It's the identical count Peyton Gamble had when she wrapped that single to center. One runner on, 1-2 delivery. Close, ball two. You hear the groan of the Linton Miner fans. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. The first Walton Funeral Service strikeout. And timely one out, one runner on. Madeline Kennett steps up, the shortstop. Madeline hitting at .486 on the year. And as we said, just broke the school record for round trippers. Madeline Hill on deck. Rock and fire on the pitch. Strike on the outside. Can hear the chatter tonight. Here's the 0-1. Slow roller to the shortstop. Fires it in time, but the runner advances. Peyton Gamble gets to second base. So she is now in scoring position with two out as Kennett is thrown out. 6-3 for out number two. Brings up Matt Hill and hitting at .465, the third baseman. Saw her warming up earlier in the pregame at third base, and boy, does she have a rocket arm. Steps in here now, though, at the plate. Ball high and away.
Courtesy of Dusty Miller, after one inning, Bar Reeve leads Linton 11-0.
Oh, my. Here's the 1-0. Low, great stop by the catcher. Great stop there. Maggie Mullis making that stop. So at the plate, it's 2-0. Ayana Clark on deck. Another roller to the shortstop. The glove, the fire in time. Scored again, 6-3. That's 2 outs there for the shortstop for the Miners. Audrey Sullivan in that inning. So we've got 1 hit, no runs, and 1 girl left. We go to the bottom of the first. It's still 0-0 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
We'll be back in just a moment. This is a live stream production powered by Rader Media Sports.
Before and after renovation reveals are all the rage these days, and no one knows that better than Brock Anderson at Brock Anderson Construction. Whether it's painting, roofing, drywall, trim, electrical, or an overall remodel, Brock's before and after reveal will have you striving to come home to quality. With over 25 years experience in the construction field, call Brock Anderson Construction at 812-798-5583 for your home repair and building need. And as he always says, go Miners.
Linton Sporting Goods is your local one-stop equipment shop for all things sports. Locally owned and locally operated in the family for over 40 years. They're going to make sure you're ready for the start of the season or upgrade throughout the season. Find them on Facebook today. And need a hand with your next big project? Call Hall's Excavating for all types of excavating. They are family-owned local folks you can trust to get the job done right. Kevin?
And again on the hill, Briley Wilson with an ERA of 6.05, a 5-4 record on the year. Defensively for the Lakers, looking around at first through the infield. Number 9, Gamble at first. Number 1, Wolf at second base. Number 8, Kennett at shortstop. And number 3, Hill is at third base. In the outfield from right to left, it's Scherpelt's number 13, Clark in center, and in left field, Delp. The battery for tonight for the Lakers, number 10, Landry behind the plate, and number 15, Briley Wilson, the right-hander on the hill. For the Miners, it's Sophie Lauer, Audrey Sullivan, and Olivia Griffith, hitters 1, 2, and 3, as we go to the bottom of the first. The throw to second base, and we're ready for the hitters. Lauer to step in, hitting .541.
Bar Reeve is in our baseball sectional, so they're getting a good look at the Bar Reeve Vikings tonight.
11-0 in the first inning. Wow. Lauer steps in on the left-hand side. Showing bunt. The windup in the pitch. Called strike on the outside. Nice pitch by Briley Wilson. Here's the 0-1. Flirting with that outside. Boy, got strike 2. I thought that one might have been a tad outside, but called strike. 0-2 the count. Wilson. The windup in the pitch. Ball hit high, foul territory. Hill over trying to make the catch. She does not make the catch, but the shortstop flying over there, Kennett, is able to make the grab for out number 1. What a play. How they did not run into one another, I'll never know. But it's out number 1 thanks to number 8, Madeline Kennett, with a super play. Audrey Sullivan stepping up. A right-hander hitting .420 on the year. Takes a called strike. I don't believe Briley Wilson has thrown a ball yet. That trend continues. 0-2 the count. This is where she was with Sophie Lauer when Sophie popped up in foul territory. The 0-2 pitch. There's the first ball of the game. You can tell Laker fans thought they had it there. 1-2 the count. They're perched in their lawn chairs right behind the backstop. Pitch. Ball wrapped to right field. That's a liner, and it's going to be a base hit. A single for Audrey Sullivan. So both teams able to get a runner on. Let's see if the Miners can get a runner home. Olivia Griffith steps up, hitting .521 on the year. Keely Brown on deck. Olivia steps in. 23 RBIs to her credit, 6 round trippers on the year. Digs into the right side, shows bunt. Sullivan is off and flying, but no, they pick her off with the throw by the catcher. Great play by Landry, number 10, Ava Landry, gunned Sullivan down. Trying to do a little IU count there with the players foul out. They always count their steps as they go to the dugout. Apparently, Shakamak has adopted that. Here's the 0-1. High and away. 1-1 to Olivia. The pitch. Outside. 2-1. Wilson leans into the delivery. Low. She's struggling with Olivia Griffith at the plate. You say no surprise. Liv hitting at .521 on the year, 6 round trippers, 23 ribbies. Waiting on the pitch. Ball out of play, foul. That makes it a full count. The 3-2 delivery. Slow roller to the shortstop. Kennett rocks and fires. Great stretch and catch by Gamble at first. They called her safe. Yes, she might have pulled her foot off the bag. Wow, great break for the Miners with 2 outs. Griffith is on. Keely Brown, the cleanup hitter, stepping up, hitting 392. Malia Goodman on deck. Two outs, 1 runner on. Keely 20 ribbies on the year. The windup by Wilson, the pitch, fouled off. Going to try to run it down in foul territory. Bounds off the fence. Into the wet grass. 0-1. Lakers able to gun down Audrey Sullivan. That's not an easy thing to do. She had gotten on with a single and then was gunned down trying to steal second. Keely Brown with another runner on at first. Popped up again. Out of play. Keely down to the count, 0-2. Briley Wilson with a pitch. Yeah, there was a pause. I was waiting to see what that was, but it was a called strike 3. The first Walton Funeral Service strikeout for Briley Wilson. But so at the end of the inning, there were 2 hits, no runs, 1 runner left on base at the end of 1. On the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard, it's still 0-0.
Bring into your dream home with Corey Motter, Greene County's trusted real estate expert. From blooming opportunities to fresh listings, Corey's experience and local knowledge make your move a breeze. Close it with Corey and watch your real estate dreams blossom. And also, the grill is open 7 days a week with a large menu featuring daily specials. Dine in or carry out your favorites for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Located in downtown Linton. And come home to quality with Brock Anderson Construction. Call them at 812-798-5583 for all of your construction needs. And Kevin, while I have a minute here, I want to draw your attention to those that are watching to our Facebook page. There is a post that talks about the Disney Club. Many of you may or may not know Spirit Airlines. Essentially, they went out of business and they've canceled flights. So it is going to cost an extra $2,000 for them to be able to make this Disney trip. So find our information on Facebook because there is some information about how you can help and win.
We're hitters 5, 6, and 7. Ayanna Clark, Briley Wilson, and Emmeline Wolf. For the Lakers, the windup and the pitch by Keely Brown. Strike.
We'd also like you to comment either on our Facebook Live or YouTube to let us know where you're watching from.
Swing, a late swing by Clark. 0-2. Clark coming in, hitting at .405 on the year. Boy, yeah, I thought that was strike 3, and it was a called strike. A Walton Funeral Service strikeout. Briley Wilson steps up. Emmeline Wolf on deck.
Now batting the pitcher, number 15, Briley Wilson.
Both these pitchers looking good in the early going. Briley Wilson for the Lady Lakers and Keely Brown for the Miners. Ball high. Yeah, Heather, that was a good point about Spirit Airlines. That caught everybody by surprise. The gas prices driving the airline out of business and grounding the Miners temporarily. They're trying to get back on track. There's a ball on the inside.
You have the opportunity by finding our Facebook page to potentially win a free family pass for next year and also a Linton Sporting Goods gift card.
High and away. Ball 3. Keely Brown struggling here against Briley Wilson. Pitcher against pitcher. There's a strike right down the pipe. 3-1. That's what you expect on a 3-0 pitch. The batter will wait in hopes of getting ball 4. The delivery fouled back. Now we battle back to a full count at 3-2. Full count delivery on the way. Fouled off out of play down the first base line. Springtime in Indiana. You get 80 degrees one day and people back in sweaters and coats the next. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. A Walton Funeral Service strikeout number 2. And it brings up Emmeline Wolf. That's 3 strikeouts for the game now for Keely Brown. And so far, striking out hitters 5 and 6. Now gunning for number 7 and Emmeline Wolf. Coming in, hitting it 193. Second baseman. High. Caitlin Delp, the number 8 hitter in the order, on deck. Another one a little high. 2-0. That's where Keeley got in trouble against Briley Wilson before bailing herself out with some high pitches. Down here 2-0. Called strike at the knees. 2-1. Emmelin looking for that right pitch, and so far, Keeley Brown is not giving it. Swing and a miss. Evens it up at 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Keeley Brown strikes out the side. It's 3 up, 3 down. We go now to the bottom of the second. It's still 0-0 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
We'll be back in just a moment. This is a live stream production powered by Rader Media Sports.
The next time you need a lift, call Skinner's Towing. They're locally owned and operated since 2012. If you are ever in an accident or breakdown and unsure who to call, request Skinner's Towing at 812-699-0743 for fast, friendly, and affordable towing. No matter the vehicle, no matter the situation, no matter the climate, no matter the time. Skinner's Towing, the people you can depend on 24/7.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports.
What baseball movie is that? The Wild Thing was used for the pitcher.
Major League.
Was it Major League? That was a great, great film. Not my favorite baseball movie, but still a great, great movie. We're going to hitters 5, 6, and 7. Malia Goodman, Maggie Mullis, and Ella Norris for the Linton Miners. It's still 0-0 as we go now to the bottom of the second.
So you walked right into that question. What is your favorite baseball movie? Comment on our Facebook Live.
Favorite baseball movie? No, and a bunt fouled away by Goodman. Good try, 0-1. Mine, I think, would be The Natural. Robert Redford.
Field of Dreams.
Oh, that's a great one. Kevin Costner. Great one. Derek?
I'm going Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams. He's voting.
Of course, there's League of Our Own.
Swing and a miss. There's no crying in baseball.
Yep.
Love that. 0-2 the count on Goodman. I believe he said softball, though, right, Tom Hanks?
Correct.
Here's the pitch. Line down the third base line. Foul. Just sailed foul at the last minute. Count idles at 0-2. Great swing by Goodman. That would have been extra bases easily.
Josh, what's your favorite baseball movie? Sandlot.
Sandlot.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Officer Goodman's.
Look at him look at us like, I don't care what you people think. Ball hit high to left field. No, misplayed out there. Delp looked like she was going to have it. She was waiting on it, but somehow lost it at the last second. And so you got a runner at second in Malia Goodman. Tough break out there. That would be an E7, but it does put Goodman at second base. The Miners for the first time with a runner in scoring position. Maggie Mullis steps up. 323, Ella Norris on deck. Maggie has really come into her own this year. Showing bunt. Takes a strike inside. I was like The Natural, Roy Hobbs. I just like that movie. But, boy, all of you named good ones, except Josh, yours, I don't even know what that one was.
Yes, you do.
I do?
Yes, you do. We've
All
seen
right.
it.
All right. Ball high and away. Runner trying to steal on third base and got under the tag. Unbelievable. I didn't think Goodman, I thought she was dead to right on that slide into third. But somehow she was able to get underneath the tag. Mullis at the plate, 0-1. Any wrap at all here, and Mullis will get her 12th RBI of the year. Pressure on Briley Wilson. Ball outside. 1-2 the count, I'm sorry. Nobody out. Runner at third. Miners can be conservative here. Try to get a hit at the plate. Mullis can do it. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Walton Funeral Service strikeout. That's the second Walton Funeral Service strikeout for Briley Wilson. Brings up Ella Norris with Piper Bland on deck. Ella stepping up here with a sweatshirt and a .303 batting average. Ball outside.
We have 1 out or 2 outs?
One.
That's my mistake there.
No, that's all right. High and away. 2-0. Ella Norris gunning for her 7th ribby if she can connect here. Wilson's delivery. Show bunt. Foul. Down the third base line. Madeline Hill charging on the ball. Was there to make the play. Had it stayed fair, that would have been a close play at the plate. Two-one. Fouled off. 2-2. What was the baseball movie with Tim Robbins and what was that one? What was it? Bull Durham. That was a good one too. Sorry, I'm random. Sometimes stuff just pops in my head. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Fouled back. Heather can vouch for that. 2-2 the count. 1 out, 1 runner on at third. You know, if any of you at home want to weigh in, you might have some movies of your own you think about for baseball that we're not thinking about. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled out of play.
There was one called For the Love of the Game.
I remember the title. Don't remember.
I only got through about half of that one. I kind of lost interest. Trouble with the Curve.
Ah. Are you remembering those or people?
No, I'm looking them up.
Ah, you're cheating.
Power of Google.
Here's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Another Walton Funeral Service strikeout. And Briley Wilson is really coming through with a runner in scoring position. Been there for 2 consecutive Walton Funeral Service strikeouts. Brings up Piper Bland. Can she bring the runner home from third? She's hitting .370. Getting her first try at the plate here with 2 outs and 1 runner on. Called strike. Boy, Briley Wilson has just come on strong, not getting rattled. She's only a junior. The windup in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, a tentative swing there. 0-2. Miners having trouble getting this runner home. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, a Walton Funeral Service strikeout. Briley Wilson strikes out the side. She's got 4 Walton Funeral Service strikeouts. So we've got no hits, no runs, and 1 runner left. We go to the top of the third. It's still 0-0, the Lakers and the Miners.
We're going to be back in just a moment. This is a live stream production powered by Rader Media Sports.
If you're looking for a wide selection of quality pre-owned cars, why look any further than Bob Walters Linton Motors? They've been serving Linton since 1954 with a wide variety of vehicles for a wide variety of budgets. Bob Walters also offers a full-service department with ASE-trained technicians who are standing by to fix any potential problem. Why pay big city prices when Bob Walters offers local sales and service for less? Visit the dealer you can depend on. Bob Walters Linton Motors at bobwalterscars.com.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports.
Left fielder, number 4, Kylie Delp.
Caitlin Delp stepping up here, hitting .227, number 8 hitter in the order. We're at 8, 9, and 1. Delp, Scherpeltz, and then up to the top of the lineup again, Peyton Gamble. 0-0. Great standoff here. Plenty of time to get over here, get some concessions, and enjoy some great softball underneath the lights pretty soon. There's a foul ball down the third base line. We're not quite there with the lights yet. 0-1 the count on Delp. Did you want to read some of those other titles, Heather?
No, that's okay.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
I'd rather other people chime in their favorites.
Heather, with the gift of the computer, was rattling off a bunch of them during the break. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches. Out number 1. A Walton Funeral Service strikeout. The 5th of the game so far. For Keely Brown. We go to the number 9 hitter in the order, Lara Scherpeltz. Right fielder, Gamble on deck. Real pitching duel so far between these two capable pitchers, Keely Brown and Briley Wilson. Beautiful pitch, strike. So far, 4 straight strikes here in the top of the third. High and away. 1-1. Called strike on that outside corner.
Update from Dusty Miller, end of third. Bar Reeve 15, Linton 0.
That's the end of the third.
Yes.
1-2 the count here. Oh, I thought that was a strike. From my Bob Euchre seat up here. 2-2 the count. Fouled off. Four consecutive strikeouts by Keely Brown. She has a 2-2 count at the plate here. Oh, she's all over. She was extremely close on that one. Ball 3, and makes it a full count. I thought that was strike 3 for sure. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. A Walton Funeral Service strikeout. 6, number 6 for the game. Third consecutive.
Now batting the first baseman, number 9, Peyton Gamble.
So far, she's throwing a one-hitter. But stepping up now, we go back to the top of the order. Peyton Gamble with Ava Landry on deck. Peyton singled her first time up. That one's upstairs. The 1-0. Slow roller to the second baseman, Griffith, for out number 3, unassisted. Great play there. Score it 4-3 for out number 3. So no hits, no runs, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the inning, and it's still 0-0 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
Line-X spray and bed liners and undercoating are now offered in addition to lifts, wheels, tires, emergency lighting, window tinting, and more at English Off-Road Line-X in Bloomfield, your one-stop shop for all of your vehicle accessory needs. Visit them on Facebook today. And let your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Jathan Wright, help you think about insurance. Stop by the office, submit your information online, or simply give him a call at 812-798-2615. And Team Ortho Foot and Ankle Center is home to board-certified foot and ankle surgeon Dr. Matthew Parmenter, who has more than 35 years of experience treating patients across southern Indiana. For more information, call Team Ortho at 812-847-3381. Our family caring for yours. Kevin?
We go to the bottom of the third with hitters 9, 1, and 2. Jennings, Lauer, and Sullivan. The Miners, so far, against Briley Wilson, have only mustered 2 hits. So in the entire game, we've seen only 3 hits from both teams combined. It's been a real pitching duel. And as I've always liked to say, you certainly have time to get over here and witness it. Layla Jennings stepping up here, hitting .225 on the year, the left fielder. Keep waiting for her to break out. She's just a wonderful athlete. Here's the pitch. Tries a bunt, fouls it all. Lauer on deck. You look at the youth on this team. Very young softball team for the Miners.
Lady Miners given quite the...
Ooh, I thought that would be a strike. It was not. 1-1.
Quite the ensemble there from the dugout.
Is that where that's...
Mm-hmm.
Did they take requests, I wonder?
No, it's their walk-up songs.
Oh, here's the 1-1. Bounding ball gets by the pitcher. It's picked up by Kenneth. The throw in time. What a maneuver. A great play by Kenneth, the shortstop. Charging the ball. She didn't glove it until about the second bag and then still had time to gun Jennings down, and that's not easy to do because Layla Jennings has wheels. That's out number 1. Great play. Brings up Sophie Lauer. Sullivan on deck. We're at the top of the order for the Miners. An attempted bunt laid down the third baseline. Hill will grab it. Foul. Oh, and 1 the count. Lauer, the lefty, digs back in. Ball outside. 1-1. Bunt tempted again. Foul. 1-2. Sophie, the leadoff, hitting .541 on the year. Had a pop-up to the shortstop her first time up. And now trailing in the count here, 1-2. Slow roller to Kennett. We know her capabilities, but they dropped the ball at first. Tough break by Gamble. Kennett got it there in time. It was on the money, but for some reason, Gamble had trouble corralling the ball on the throw. And we've got Sophie Lauer at first base on the error. Brings up Audrey Sullivan, but now everybody going to the hill for a conversation. Heather, we got a timeout.
We'll be back in just a moment. This is a live stream production powered by Rader Media Sports.
Is your family protected? Contact me, Alicia Cornelius, your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, to discuss your home, auto, farm, life, or business needs. It's not just about protecting my family. Let me help protect yours too. Proudly serving Indiana, call to speak with me, Alicia Cornelius, one agent for all your insurance needs.
And you just saw a commercial there for Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. And is it time to compare your insurance to make sure you have the right coverage at the best price? Call Alicia Cornelius at Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, 812-582-8941. And she says, let's insurance together.
There's a bunt laid down by Sullivan. Perfect. Will she beat it out? She does. Oh, but now we've got a problem with the runner rounded too far at second base. What's the call here? I didn't catch the call there. Okay, so the runner is safe. Obstruction is the call. Now they're appealing over here. Shaking their head yes, so I believe we'll now have runners at second and third. Stepping up here now is Olivia Griffith. Heather, look at who I have to my left here.
Coach Beth Werns.
Huh? I'm going to put a mic in your face here in a minute. We can get you to talk a little bit. What? What?
I just came up to harass you.
It's good to have Coach back here in the booth to see her again. Right now, Olivia Griffith digging in. Oh, a pop-up. Oh, that was almost playable. Runners now at second and third for the Miners. They've already stranded one at third base. Couldn't get her home. Real pitching duel here so far. Griffith stepping in. Keely Brown on deck. 0-2 the count on Liv. Ball high and away. 1-2. Coach, you've seen a lot of pitching duels in your time. What do you think of this one so far?
Yeah, it's been a nice game so far. They've both done a nice job mixing location and speeds and keeping people off balance.
Yeah, they really have. Here's the 1-2 by Wilson. There's a soft hit to the second baseman in time to retire Griffith. One run, however, will score. Lauer scores, and Sullivan goes on to third. So, Griffith is out for out number 2, and it brings up Keely Brown with a runner at third. Miners have gotten on the board here. The first run of the game in the bottom of the third, 1-0 Miners. Wilson with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Coach, is this one of the, I love watching rivalries. Is this one of them?
Oh, yeah. Yes, it's a big run.
Yes. I learned a long time ago not to ask yes or no questions, and I just did that, didn't I? Yes.
According to
0-1.
Dusty Miller, Bar Reeve has now subbed out their entire team.
And we know what inning that is, still the third? Or
we were in the I'll get some information on that.
Here's the ball. That looked like it was going to be a strike on the corner, but no. Yeah, it was. Okay, 1-2.
Nope, it's 1-1.
Oh, it is?
No.
2-2.
2-1. 2-1.
There it is, 2-1. Ball inside. 3-1 now the count.
Bottom of the fourth.
Bottom of the fourth. What is the score now?
He's just a moment.
It was 15-0, right?
Yes, he's giving me a score update now.
Here's the 3-1 delivery by Briley Wilson. Fouled out of play down the first base line. Makes it a full count. Goodman on deck. Keely Brown trying to get an RBI here. Give the Miners a 2-run advantage. See if she can with a 3-2 count. Ball hit right to Hill at third base. She comes up with the throw, and I believe it's in time. Nice play over there by the third baseman Hill, but the Miners still come away with 1 hit, no run, or 1 run, and 1 runner left. So we go now to the top of the 4th. Miners take a 1-0 lead now on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
This is a live stream production powered by Rader Media Sports.
Linton Sporting Goods has an over 20-year tradition of offering Hoosiers the best in sports equipment and apparel. They feature Wilson, Demarini, Louisville Slugger, Marucci, Mizuno, and much more. Get ready for any sports season by shopping at Linton Sporting Goods on Highway 54, where the winners shop.
Looking for a handmade over-the-collar bandana for your furry friend? Bandanas by Brenna has a gift for your special pet in many everyday and holiday fabrics. Make sure your furry family member is dressed for any season by finding them on Facebook today. And Crane Credit Union supports area schools and wants to encourage every student to do their very best. With youth and teen accounts, students can earn $5 for every A on their semester report card. For more information, visit your local Crane Credit Union branch or find out more at cranecu.org.
Coach, I can see your mind working. You're looking over my shoulder at the book. What are you looking for?
Well, I was looking at where they were in the lineup. I thought they were.
Yeah, we're at hitters 2, 3, and 4. Landry, Kennett, and Hill. Real meat of the order here for the Lakers. Facing Keely Brown. Nice ball wrapped to the second baseman. Way to move laterally by Sophie Lauer at second base. That for out number 1. We've seen some real defensive gems tonight by both teams.
Yeah, been some nice plays.
Kennett made one.
One there, and Kennett made a really nice one over here. And there's a good stretch earlier. She pulled her foot, but it was a really nice stretch by their first baseman. So.
Yeah, there's been some great defensive plays tonight, hence that 1-0 game as Kennett steps in here. Swing and a miss. Hate to keep bringing this up, but, you know, when you break the school record for home runs, you deserve a little notoriety. Kennett's done that. Down to the count here, 0-1. And that is a high pop-up. It's going to fall fair. And it's going to be, I thought they might get a double out of it. No, it'll be a stand-up single, though. Well, stand-up single. She rounded it first. But it'd be a hit for Kennett.
Next up, the third baseman, number 3, Madeline Hill.
Brings up Madeline Hill. Grounded out her first time up. So 1 out, 1 runner on. It's Hill and Clark now on deck. Sun coming out. I thought we were going to see the lights pretty soon, but nope, we see the sun. Ball high and away. One and 0 the count. Hill digs back in. Called strike at the knees. So, Coach, what are you doing in your spare time these days?
Whatever I want.
Oh, another Mr. Obvious question and answer. There's the pitch, high and away again. Runners off and in there. A head-first slide. Nice maneuver by Madeline Kennett with a stolen bag. She's in scoring position. And the count is 2-1 at the plate on Matt Hill. Clark on deck.
Madeline Hill.
Madeline
Her
Hill.
dad's name is Matt Hill.
Well, actually, a lot of the literature I looked at did have her down as Matt. So I don't know if that's a nickname or what. But there's a ball wrapped into right field. A line drive. It hits the ground, and it's going to tie things up as Kennett scores. It's 1-1. Great hit by Madeline Hill. So back-to-back hits by Kennett and then Hill. We've got a tie game at 1-1 and a runner on with one out. Ayanna Clark stepping up, struck out in inning number 1. Briley Wilson on deck. Ball fouled out of play.
So quick reminder, we have information on our Facebook page about the Disney Club where they're selling some tickets to win a free family pass and a $50 gift card to Linton Sporting Goods. Kurt Passon just pledged to buy 5, so let's see how many more we can sell during this game.
There's a ball hit high to right field. McKee coming in, can't glove it. It goes off out of the right side. Hill will round at second. And so we got runners at first and second. Hill had to stay close in case that ball was caught. It just kind of careened off the top of the glove. And so now have runners at first and second, and Briley Wilson steps in. She struck out her first time up. But right now, the Lakers showing some real gumption here. Right now, they're calling everybody in for a team discussion at the Hill. We got a timeout, Heather.
We're going to talk about right now Skinner's Towing Service. If you find yourself in an accident or simply need a lift, call Skinner's Towing Service because they have you covered. They are your reliable, fast, and friendly people you can depend on 24/7. Call them at 812-699-0743 for locally owned, affordable service. And now is the time to think about your spring building needs. Whether it's a new home, pole barn, interior remodel, outdoor kitchen, the team at Heritage Lumber and Supply can help. They offer a wide range of products for every need and now offer installed services on many products as well. Stop in and give their team a call, 812-798-1178 for your next big project.
Briley Wilson, the pitcher, stepping back in. And Coach Werns, I want to get your impression on that. The pitcher calling everybody in for like a team discussion. There's a ball outside. How often do you see that where it's not the coach but maybe one of the players?
And you don't see it super often at this level, but it is, it just shows some ownership and a little bit of leadership out there to get them all on the same page and probably just say, hey, we got this, and keep your heads up and let's go get the next one.
And strike there, 1-1 the count. Wolf is on deck. Wilson, the pitcher, stepping in. Here's the 1-1 delivery, 2 runners on. Slow roller to the bag on first, get the tag. The runners, however, advance to second and third with 2 outs. Good unassisted play there by Piper Bland. But we're in dangerous territory with runners at second and third. Wolf, Emmeline Wolf, stepping up. She struck out in inning number 2. It's all at the plate. Good stop by Mullis. Ball outside. One and 0 the count. 1-1 ball game. Top of the 4th. High pop-up. Players eyeing it, and the third baseman comes in. No, the shortstop comes in.
Olivia Griffith.
Griffith makes the catch there for out number 3. So Olivia, the third baseman, charging in order to make that catch on the pop-up. So in the inning, we've got 2 hits, 1 run, and 2 left on base. It's now 1-1 as we go to the bottom of the 4th.
Quick reminder on another thing that we shared on our Facebook page yesterday. There will be a cross-country camp that will happen this June 9, 10, and 11. That is from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. each day, and runners can sign up on a Google Doc form that is both on the Linton-Stockton Athletics Facebook page as well as ours. This is for anyone in grades 1 through 4 to come out and kind of learn the basics of cross-country. They're going to be doing it right here at the track, which you can see in our underneath the flag that is happening right now with a middle school track meet. But for $25 per person, you get the opportunity to have a T-shirt and come out and see some of the fundamentals of cross-country. And Coach Chelsea Skinner is doing amazing things with both the middle school track, cross country, high school cross country, and now this camp. So give it a look, talk about it, and hopefully get signed up. The deadline for that is June the 1st. We'd also like to take this opportunity to tell you about High Seas Car Wash. Check out the new High Seas Car Wash in Linton to keep your vehicle clean in any season. You can run through the automatic car wash as much as you want, starting at $24 a month. Kevin?
Well, Beth Warren's just found out what happens when you stay here. I got her a headset, so she doesn't have to depend on Kevin controlling the mic. Okay, so stepping up here now, Briley Wilson. We're at hitters 5, 6, and 7. Malia Goodman takes strike 1.
Bar Reeve game is over with the 10-run rule at the end of 5, 15-0.
Wow. Malia Goodman, 0-1 the count. Hard hit to Kennett. Nice glove. She's up, rocking fire in time. Well, you know, there's a lot of talk, Coach, about Kennett and her bat, but boy, defensively, she has
smooth.
really played well.
Yeah, she's really smooth.
Stepping up here right now is Maggie Mullis. Maggie struck out in inning number 2. Ella Norris on deck for the Miners. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Shakamak and the Miners battling it out here in SWIAC action. There's a foul ball back, 0-2. Miners 4-0. Shakamak 2-1 in the conference. So it's an important game. At this time of the year, they're all important, though, Coach, right?
Yeah, they are.
Mullis waiting on the pitch. Briley Wilson has done tremendous so far. Mullis pops one out, foul territory. Catcher going over to make the glove. Nice play there by Landry. Putting the glove on that. First baseman also came charging in, but it was unassisted. So that's out number 2, and it brings up Ella Norris. 2 outs, nobody on.
Abby McKee.
Thank you. Abigail McKee stepping in here. Heather, thank you. Umpire going down the third baseline, checking things with Coach Arnold.
Talking about Barry baseball, that first round of that boys' baseball section ought to be a doozy with them and Sullivan going at it right out of the gate.
Oh, my. Yeah.
Ooh.
Speaking of baseball sectional, we can tell you that on, got to find the graphic here, South Knox will play on May 27th, South Knox versus Eastern. And we'll hold it right there for just a moment.
Abby McKee stepping up to the plate. Takes called strike 1. Abby certainly has power to her game, so she steps and brings that here to the plate. Ball outside.
Shakamak fans are pretty chirpy tonight.
They got a group of about 10 boys down there.
Yeah, right under our mic.
I think some
right
of these.
under our mic.
I think some of these are adults, Coach. Don't pass that off on the kids.
No, I think they're kids.
That was the kids.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
okay. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count now. 2 outs, nobody on. Miners trying to get something going here in the bottom of the 4th with Abby McKee at the plate. Ball hit high to center field. They're going back. It hits the top of the fence. McKee charging for second. She's in with a stand-up double.
Rip.
Abby answers the call with a stand-up double.
Yeah, Nice rip.
Just like that, one swing of the bat, and the Miners have a possible lead run in scoring position as you go now to Piper Bland.
Savannah Hughes.
Savannah Hughes stepping in.
Back to our baseball sectional draw. South Knox will play Eastern Green on May 27th at 6 p.m., followed by on Thursday, North Knox will play Linton-Stockton, followed by Sullivan and Bar Reeve. We will have all of that information available publicly on our Facebook page once Linton Athletics shares the information.
Savannah Hughes getting some instructions there along the third baseline. Coach, I think one thing in watching the Miners this year, you don't always realize how young this team is.
Oh, yeah.
For the Miners.
Yeah. A lot of
Abby McKee showing some real leadership there as a senior, stepping in with a double.
Yeah, and coming off the, hadn't seen the pitches yet.
Right.
So, to step in, it's a big hit.
One runner on, 2 outs. Called strike at the plate.
On our Facebook page, Ashley Lauer says, Sophia Lauer's biggest fan, and it's still hard watching the Miners play her volleyball girls, because she was a JV volleyball coach there at Shakamak.
Ball outside.
Also want to say hello to Margaret Ann Simon as well as Daniel Phillips watching on Facebook Live.
You're getting ready for the 1-1 from Briley Wilson. Grounder right to third. Hill charges and makes the play. 5-3 if you're scoring it. The Miners get 1 hit, no runs, leave 1 runner on base at the end of 4. It's 1-1 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
We're going to take a quick moment and be back in just a minute. This is a live stream production powered by Rader Media Sports.
It starts well before the lights are turned on. The grill at the grill is fired up well before the front door is unlocked and the first customer ventures in.
I've been coming to the grill for 30 years. It's the best restaurant in Greene County.
It's a Linton tradition that's lasted over 100 years and the same family for over the last 40. Open 7 days a week with carry out, and speaking of traditions, they have steak night every Friday and Saturday night. If you didn't stop by today, there's always tomorrow at the Grill in downtown Linton.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. Bob Walters, Linton Motors, invites you to participate in their Cars for a Cause program. During the month of May, they are donating $5 for every oil change, $10 for every alignment, and $20 for every transmission service back to Pregnancy Choices. Shop local, service local, and help the community today. Kevin?
So for Shakamak, we're at hitters 8, 9, and 1. Delp, Scherpeltz, and then back to the top of the order to Peyton Gamble.
Left fielder number 4, Kylie Delp.
Caitlin Delp stepping up here. Kylie Delp, I'm sorry. No, Caitlin, that's right. There's 2 Delps on the roster. Threw me for a...
Yeah. This one's Caitlin.
Caitlin.
According to the numbers.
Caitlin steps up. She struck out her first time up. Just head in the count here, 1-0. Swing and a miss. She wanted all of that one, stepping up on the left-hand side, 1-1. Have you noticed some growth with Keely Brown on the hill from her? Swing and a miss.
Well, most of the games I've watched from the outfield, so I can't see these old eyes from that far away. I can't see location and movement very well from that far away. But hopefully she has.
1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss.
That's a good spot there.
A Walton Funeral Service strikeout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th of the ball game. Scherpeltz stepping up.
13, Laura Scherpeltz.
She struck out in her first appearance in the 3rd. Up again here with 1 out in the top of the 5th. Oh, you heard the pop of the mitt there. Love that sound. 0-1. A lot of chatter throughout this ball game. Looks like strike two, and it is. Scherpelt's down to the count, 0-2. Ball hit right to the first baseman, makes the tag. Second time Piper Bland has been called on to do just that, and she follows through. 2 outs, Peyton Gamble stepping up.
Now batting the first baseman, number 9, Peyton Gamble.
We're back at the top of the order, 2 outs, nobody on. Must have been low. 1-0. Boy, perfect night. Yeah, I wasn't even sure they'd get softball in tonight. And no wind. Perfect night. There's a well-hit ball. Gets by the shortstop. A single into the left center for Peyton Gamble. And that is, by the way, only the 4th hit of the ball game.
Now batting the catcher, number 10, Ava Landry.
Landry stepping up, struck out in inning number 1, grounded out in inning number 4, now up again here in the 5th. Kennett on deck. Don't need to tell you what that could mean. 1 runner on, 2 outs. High and away. 1-0. Ball inside. 2-0. I actually thought that might have been a strike, Coach, but on the inside corner. High and tight. 2-0. Fouled back.
Batter helped her a little bit there. That was upstairs a little bit.
Keely Brown trying to battle back here with a 2-1 count. Landry wanting to wrap something out there to get a run home. Again, high. 3-1. Keely's got herself in a corner here. Here's the pitch. Right back at her. She gloves it down. Can't make the play, but the throw at first in time for out number 3. So, 1 hit, no runs, 1 runner left to go to the bottom of the 5th. It's still 1-1.
This is a live stream production powered by Rader Media Sports.
Finding the best coverage for your home, auto, life, and business isn't always a walk in the park. I'm Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance, your local auto owner's insurance agent. Whether you're buying your first car or starting your own business, finding the right coverage can be a challenge. With great companies like Auto Owners Insurance, I can find the appropriate coverages so that you and your family can be better protected. Come see me, Audrey Sparks, to discuss what coverages are right for you or give me a call at 812-847-4798.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. Choose our new Minor Pride sponsor, Powers Orthodontics, the only orthodontist in Greene County. They offer braces for all ages, and kids ages 7 to 11 can join the club for free exams and discounts. Visit the Lyons or Terre Haute location by booking online at powersortho.net or by calling 812-699-9100. And spring is here, and that means Boating season is upon us. If you're fishing for boat insurance, give Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance a call today. Kevin?
Coach Beth Warren's with us. Coach, I was thinking about what Keeley did there by deflecting the ball down. Sometimes that can make a hit, but in this case, I think that would have been an automatic single to right center field had she not gloved that one down.
Yeah, I think that was probably getting through. And yeah, fortunately, when it hit her, it still went straight through. So it went to the, like you said, sometimes that can end up being a hit. Sometimes it deflects off to the side, and the runner's already moving toward the ball and all that. So yeah, it worked out well that it kind of went straight down and still through. So.
Okay, we're at hitters 9, 1, and 2 for the Miners. Layla Jennings at the plate. Ball popped up. I think it's going to be out of play. Yes. 0-1 the count to Layla. Grounded out in inning number 3, getting her second shot here in the 5th. 1-1 if you're just joining us. Miners got a run in the 3rd, and Lakers responded in the 4th. There's Kennett with the glove. The throw a little high, but they're able to make the play. Out number 1. You watch Kennett play, and then you watch Audrey Sullivan. They're kind of two of a kind. They're both really good at their craft.
Yeah, they've got similar drive. They're always going to.
Lauer throws down the perfect bunt. Can she beat it out? She's got the wheels. She does. A bunt single for Sophie Lauer.
But yeah, both shortstops got uber competitive.
And Lauer, how about the wheels on that one?
Yeah, she's quick.
And Audrey Sullivan stepping up now. Her ears are ringing when we're talking about her. Olivia Griffith on deck. Another attempt at a bunt.
Chance to do some damage with this part of the lineup coming up.
Yep. 0-1 the count. Sullivan hitting at 420. Olivia Griffith on deck hitting at 521. Keely Brown 392 at cleanup. Chance for the Miners to make a little hay here. Here's a ball going right to the second baseman. They're going to try for the lead runner, and they do get her. So it's a fielder's choice there. Smart play. Puts Audrey Sullivan at first. So now 2 outs, 1 runner on. And Olivia Griffith stepping up. Boy, would this be an opportune time for home run number 7. Ball outside.
Any kind of extra base hit ought to score a run. No?
With Sullivan the wheels at first. Ball wrapped foul down the third baseline. She got all of it, Coach. A little too much.
Yeah, just again pitcher took a little off that. She was out early.
1-1. Again, nice to have Coach Werns walked up just to say hello, and I put a headset on her. Greg Elliott out sick. Greg, we hope you're feeling better soon. Here's the 1-1. That one's going to loop over the head of the first baseman. That's a foul down the first baseline. So we've hit third baseline and the first baseline. 1-2 the count to Olivia. 2 outs, 1 runner on.
Yeah, needs to find a gap here.
Wind up in the pitch. Ball outside. They try to make a throw down the first baseline. Back in time. Count still 2-2. The windup and the delivery. Ball hit high to right field. Deep.
Yeah.
It's over the
That's
right
score
fielder's head. Sullivan will round at third. A stand-up double for Olivia Griffith with an RBI. That is her 24th RBI on the year. So the Miners get their second run of the ball game. Boy, have they been hard-earned by both teams. Stepping up to the plate now, Keely Brown with a runner in scoring position, 2 outs. Abby McKee got one, all of one, just like that. Griffith, although this time the right fielder just completely lost the ball. Here's the windup and the delivery by Wilson. The bottom of the fifth, it's 2-1 Miners. Briley Wilson on the hill for the Lakers. She's gone the distance. Ball popped up. Second baseman floating back to make the catch for out number 3. Great play there on the pop-up, but 1 hit, 1 run, 1 left. At the end of 5 complete, it's 2-1 Miners on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
CAS Contracting, DBA Kramer's Tree Service, has been locally owned for over 30 years. They offer residential tree trimming, stump grinding, and many other services, including compost, seasoned firewood, and quality hardwood mulches. Give Chelsea, Brett, or Blake a call at 812-847-7221 today. And Mayor Preble with the City of Linton encourages you to bookmark the City of Linton website. This is a valuable resource for upcoming meetings, special events, availability to pay your bill online, and see local resources throughout the City of Linton. Visit www.cityoflinton.in.gov. And Scooters Coffee thanks the Linton community for your support since their opening. Make sure to download the app, get smiles to go towards future purchases, and order ahead. Scooters Coffee, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Kevin?
Coach, I'm not so sure that Scherpeltz didn't lose track of that ball because she started to charge and then all of a sudden looked up like, where is it? And it was over her head.
Yeah, I don't know if she lost it or just misjudged it, but it was like, it was wrapped pretty good from the get-go.
Yeah, a costly error there, but it gives the Miners a run to take a 2-1 lead. But
and even honestly, even if she judges it, I'm not sure she can get it. Like, it got out there in a hurry.
Quickly, I'm going to read this. Due to the loss of the flights on Spirit Airlines, Linton-Stockton Disney Club is having to rebook on a different airline at a higher cost than before. Because of this price change, they're looking for ways to make up the difference. So Linton-Stockton Athletics generously donated a 2026-2027 All Sports Family Pass and also a $50 gift card to Linton Sporting Goods. This is a combined value of $300. You have just a few days, so find us on Facebook, find the post, and find out how you can help today.
if there's anybody who can tie this game up, it's the lead hitter here, Madeline Kennett, in the inning. Swing and a strike. We are at hitters 3, 4, and 5. Kennett, Hill, and Clark. 0-1 the count at the plate. Ooh, it's inside, just a shade too far. 1-1.
Lights have now come on.
The pitch. Off-speed ball popped up. Bland floats over in foul territory. Out number 1. And boy, they dodge a big bullet there.
Now hitting for the Lakers, third baseman number 3, Madeline Hill.
Madeline Hill stepping up, grounded out in the first, singled, and was stranded in the fourth. So she's 1 of 2 on the day. Timeout at the plate. So far, Shakamak has only mustered 4 hits on the day. Got 1 hit in the first inning, 2 hits in the fourth, and then a hit here in the or hit in the 5th. We're now in the 6th inning. There's a ball backhanded by the shortstop. Throw in time. There's the kind of play you expect to see out of those two shortstops today. In this case, Audrey Sullivan. Wow, Coach, that backhand. You didn't think she'd have the arm to complete that play.
Oh, sure.
Oh, you did. You've seen it enough, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Clark stepping up here.
Never a doubt.
My, was that a great stab. Here's the pitch. High and away. Briley Wilson on deck. You know, at this instance, Coach, we'll see here. Let's get the pitch in here. Ball gets by the third baseman. Again,
tough,
backhanded by Sullivan. Can't make the throw. That's a single for Clark. Oh, forgot what I was going to ask you, Coach.
Yeah, I don't remember.
We also want to send good luck wishes to Colin Pope, who will head to the Archery Nationals this weekend in Kentucky.
Briley Wilson stepping up now. A wind up in the pitch. Outside, Mullis, a good grab. Oh, I know what I was thinking now. If they can get out of this inning at this point, that would put the bottom of the lineup for them in the 7th, which is obviously maybe what the Miners would be hoping for.
Yeah, that's why she needs to power through this part of the lineup.
See, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Nah.
You're looking here thinking I could be golfing. I had no idea it was going to be like this tonight. Oh, nice pop of the glove, but it was not a strike apparently. Looked awfully good from up here, 3-0.
Is the golf course actually open today?
I don't know if it is or not.
I know it was closed yesterday, but
I assume it was back open today. It's probably cart path only today, I would guess.
Here's a 3-0. 3-1. Two outs, one runner on. The tying run at first base for Shakamak. Ball 4. So Clark advances to second. Briley Wilson does her job.
Next up, the second baseman, number 1.
Two runners on, brings up Emmeline Wolf, struck out in the first.
Ground out next time up, didn't she?
Fly ball, yep, up in the 4th.
Okay.
There's a called strike. We're still hitters 8 and 9 right behind Wolf. Here's the 0-1. Two runners on.
Well, that could be a problem. She got her.
Gotta fires it up the line. Maggie Mullis with a great play.
Nice job getting out of the box.
Like that could have been disaster for the Miners, but we've got one hit, no runs, two runners left, and we go now to the bottom of the 6th. Sorry about that. Heather?
Is your roof ready for the next storm, whether it is a leak, a replacement, or simply a brand new look? Bumpkin Valley Roofing has you covered. For 13 years, they've been the trusted name in residential and commercial roofing in southern Indiana, offering membrane, shingles, and all-metal roofing. Call Coach Sierra Babcock to schedule your free estimate today, 812-227-0818. And Lisa Brettaway is now seeing patients at Greene County Health in Shakamak. Call her at 812-665-9000 to schedule your appointment today. And finally, Violent Company loves assisting each of you in life's special moments. And a quick reminder, Mother's Day is this Sunday. They are a locally owned floral shop at 69 North Main Street in downtown Linton. Call them at 812-847-3208 to purchase your arrangement for any special occasion, or stop in for that perfect gift. They encourage you to live life in full bloom. Kevin?
So the Miners, as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and it will be hitters 5, 6, and 7. Goodman, Mullis, and McKee, I believe. We'll see, though. Goodman, Mullis, Norris. See who is up there now. Number 16, Malia Goodman. Malia hitting .344 on the year. Got on with an error in the second inning, grounded out in the fourth. Showing bunt. Strike one. 0-1 the count to the lefty. Here's the windup by Wilson. The pitch. Ball hit foul down the third baseline. 0-2. Well, we've seen our share of those tonight, Coach.
Yeah. A lot of them are just, either off the end of the bat or off the handle. They're just kind of blooped out there.
0-2 the count to Goodman. Good eye there. Ball one.
Coach, tell me this. So you have a track meet going on behind the field, and when you have a batter up to bat, just like that it happened when they did the shotgun, how does that affect batters at the box?
It doesn't. They don't.
Do they kind of tune it out?
Yeah.
Are they able to tune it out?
Yeah, they're able to tune that out.
Swing and a miss. A Walton Funeral Service strikeout. That's strikeout number 2 for Briley Wilson tonight. One out. Brings up Maggie Mullis. Oh, I said 2, and then I look there, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4. She had 5 strikeouts on the night. I thought that was a little not giving her enough credit. Beautiful pitch there. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me. So 5 Ks to her credit as Maggie Mullis steps in. Slow roller, gloved by the pitcher, throw in time. Two outs brings up
Abby McKee.
Abby McKee stepping back up. She electrified this crowd earlier.
Yeah, I'd like to see her.
With a double in the fourth.
I'd like to see her wrap another one of those.
Certainly capable of doing it. Steps back in. Nice pitch, but ball one. Abby ahead in the count. Ball way outside, 2-0. Hope you were with us when she got up to the plate in the fourth. She really ambushed that ball, wrapped it out of there. Here's the 2-0. 3-0. We'll take a base runner, Coach.
Oh, yeah, any way you can get them. I think you got, Bland on deck? Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Hughes last time.
Yeah, but Piper went back
Ball,
in and played
okay.
defense, so, yeah.
Ball 4. And we've got, with 2 outs, a runner on. It seems like a lot of the late rallies have come with 2 outs.
Yes.
Tonight. Piper stepping up here now. Struck out in inning number 2. Getting back here to the plate in the 6th. One runner on. That's a base hit. Going to be just over the second base. Kennett tried to go over and put a glove to it. Couldn't do it. Single for Piper Bland. So now runners at first and second, 2 outs, and I think there's going to be a discussion of some kind here with the home plate umpire. As we get set here, Layla Jennings coming up, the number 9 hitter in the order. Can't really, I have no idea what the discussion was about.
He's asking about Piper re-entering. He's saying nobody told him she re-entered, but she re-entered defensively, so.
And so Piper is at first. McKee is at second. Miners trying to get some insurance runs on the board as we go to the top of the 7th. Layla Jennings is just the girl for the job. 2 outs, 2 runners on. See what we can do. The windup in the pitch. Beautiful pitch. But it must have been ball 1. Boy, some of those, Coach, from up here, just look at them and you just think, man, that just looks perfect.
Yeah, it may have been either a tick low or a tick out, but I'm not sure.
1-0. Wilson, ball high. Great stab catch there by Landry, by the catcher, to keep the runners holding. That ball gets by her, and the runners are at second and third. 2 balls, no strikes on Layla Jennings. We get to the top of the order if Layla gets on. Fouls it off. 2-1. I keep doing that, don't I?
No, you about tear my ear off.
And, you know, I do that to myself, too, though. So here's the 2-1 delivery.
Good rip.
There's a rip. Kennett gets the glove on it, then stumbles with the ball. The runner is still coming home.
Safe.
Safe underneath the slide. What a hustle play by McKee. That was an unbelievable slide. The ball got there in time. It looked like Landry was going to be able to make the play, but no. Great job.
I kind of fell asleep and relaxed there.
By Abby McKee.
Aggressive base running. Make him make a decision.
Boy, the Miners did put them on their heels there.
Yeah.
So it's now 3-1 Miners. And we're going to the top of the order now with 2 runners on. Miners ball, nice stop again by the catcher Landry. Miners with 1 run in the 3rd and runs in the 5th and now the 6th. Nobody's been able to muster more than 1 run in an inning. Shakamak has been shut out except for the 4th inning where they got 1 run. The Miners showing some desire to put this one away here. The bottom of the 6th. Strike. 2-1 the count. Ball outside, low. Three and one, now the count. Miners with a chance to load the bases for Audrey Sullivan. We'll see. Lauer showing bunt. Hit the 3-1 delivery. Low and outside. Bases loaded. Yeah, you thought a discussion had to be coming up here relatively soon. It's going to be a timeout as they meet on the hill. Miners leading 3-1 and have the bases loaded with 2 outs when we return.
This is a live stream production powered by Rader Media Sports.
Century, you have seen a lamp as our logo. This is the lamp of hope. It is a symbol that though we will go through darkness at the time of loss, there is a light that leads us to a greater eternity. It also reflects that we will be a light to help you through this difficult time. We're here when you need us most.
Audrey Sullivan stepping up here. She's had a great day. Singled, doubled in the 3rd. In the 5th, she scored a run, but I'm assuming I don't have her down as getting a hit or whatever, but she obviously got on. I don't remember if she walked or got a hit. But I think she's 3 for 3 today.
I was thinking it was a hit.
Showing bunt. They got a squeeze play in the works with 2 outs? Probably not. Called strike. Piper Bland is at third. Here's the 0-1. Wrapped right to Kennett for out number 3. Wow. But the Miners get an insurance run on the board. Let me see here. They get 2 hits, 1 run, 3 left. Wow. We go to the top of the 7th. Miners with a 2-run edge, 3-1 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
This is a live stream production powered by Rader Media Sports.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. Top of the 7th inning.
Top of the 7th inning, and for Shakamak, we're at hitters 8, 9, and 1. Miners with a 3-1 advantage. Boy, Coach, here's where you just have to put it away.
Oh, yeah. Just come out and attack them.
I don't have a number 19 on our roster.
Where do you see 19?
She's listed as 29.
Emily Weaver. Is that who's up to bat? Is that why you're?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, number 19, Emily Weaver.
Leading off the 7th inning for the Lakers.
Pinch hitter.
Number 19, Emily Weaver.
Emily, a freshman, stepping in here, just coming in off the bench. They must have some faith in her, or she would not be brought in at this juncture. Top of the 7th, Shakamak trailing 3-1. Shakamak 2-1 in the SWIAC. The Miners 4-0, trying to get their 5th win of the year in conference. Beautiful pitch, strike 1. Weaver waiting on the 0-1 pitch. Slow roller right to Piper Bland, out number 1.
So we have dropped 11 degrees since the start of the first inning. It's now at 56.
See number 7, it was Shearpeltz, but they're apparently bringing in Savannah Overton to hit. Bringing Savannah Overton in. She's a sophomore, stepping into the right side. Swing and a miss. Trying to get a little push out of the bottom of their order here. They need it, down by 2 with 1 out in the top of the 7th. Oh, they say strike. She went around. I was thinking the other thing. I was just an inch from hitting her, I thought.
Yeah, that's why I kind of.
0-2 the count.
Ooh.
Calls, strike 3. A Walton Funeral Service strikeout, number 8 on the night for Keely Brown.
Stepping in for the Lakers, the first baseman, number 9, Peyton Gamble.
We go to the top of the order, and Peyton Gamble steps up. This is where they can do some damage with 2 outs. Nobody on. They obviously need base runners.
Yep.
However they can get them. Keely Brown trying to close the door. Ball outside. Sometimes as the umpire does that lean toward, I'm not sure if it's going to be a strike or a ball, so I'm waiting. Here's the 1-0. 2-0. So a good start for Gamble. singled in the first, grounded out in the third, and singled again in the fifth. 2 for 3 on the night. So she has had a good night. The 2-0 pitch. Oh, she waves it off. Steps back off the rubber. Now steps back in. The 2-0 delivery. Outside. 3-0. Going to be a little discussion at the mound.
Maggie's taking charge of that. Going out just to...
Going to be discussing how to face these batters. To be Gamble right now, Landry on deck. Kennett.
Quick reminder, tomorrow night we'll be right back here as the Lady Miners host the Eastern Green Thunderbirds. That is a 6:30 pregame with a 7 o'clock first pitch.
3-0 the count. Called strike. 3-1, and Gamble showing some disdain for the call, playing to the crowd, shaking her shoulders like, what was that? Here's the 3-1. That should be 3-2. No, it's not. So a walk. That was close. One runner on. There's a 2-run edge for the Miners, so the tying run is at the plate here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Ava Landry struck out in the first, grounded out in the 4th, and same in the 5th. So she's 0 for 3 on the night. Fouls the first one off. 0-1. So Peyton Gamble did her job. Now Ava Landry stepping in to try to do hers. Keely Brown, the windup in the pitch. Ball outside. 1-1. Miners trying to end it here. Here's the 1-1. Called strike on the inside corner. Caught Landry totally unprepared for that. 1-2. Can the Miners get their 9th strikeout and end it all? Fouled off. 1-2. Landry digs back in. Ball popped up. Right field going back. There it is. Out number 3. McKee making the catch. And the Miners close the door. So no hits, no runs, and 1 girl left at the end of 6.5. The Miners win it 3-1 to go to 5-0 in the SWIAC, and Shakamak drops to 2-2.
We're going to be back with the Tech Shack of Linton post-game show in just a moment. This is a live stream production powered by Rader Media Sports.
There's a new kind of tech store in town, and it's not playing by your old rules. Welcome to Tech Shack in Linton, America's newest technology store for hands-on tinkerers, off-grid thinkers, and everyday problem solvers. Need two-way radios? Got them. Electronic parts? Stop. Survival gear? Ready to roll. It's like Radio Shack on steroids. Tech Shack in Linton. This ain't your daddy's shack.
The goal isn't graduation day. It's a better every day after. It's the first day in your new career. Your first pay raise. The 5th day of that week-long vacation. It's the first paid holiday home with your family. Or the day of your last car loan payment. Much sooner than you thought. At Ivy Tech Community College, we don't just care about your degree. We care about your life. Let's get started at ivytech.edu.
So the Miners go to 5-0 in the conference, 10-6 overall, with a 3-1 real pitching duel tonight for Shakamak. 1 run on 5 hits, they strand 7. For the Miners, 3 runs on 7 hits, and they strand 8. So as we said, the Miners go to 10-6 and 5-0 in the SWIAC. Shakamak drops to 6-9 and 2-2 in the conference.
We are currently in the Tech Shack of Linton post-game show, and as we await Coach Arnold to join us here in the post-game show, we want to remind you that tomorrow night there is a time adjustment for tomorrow night's first pitch due to Eastern Green's there's an academic program, I guess, tomorrow evening. We will be on air at 6:30 for pregame and 7 o'clock for first pitch. This is a SWIAC matchup tomorrow evening, the next one in this kind of series. And so we will be sharing all of that information on our Facebook page a little bit later this evening as we arrive back home tomorrow night. And this week, just in general, has a number of sporting events that are happening, and I want to run down those with you while we have just a few moments to go over some of that information. Tomorrow evening, Thursday, softball will host Eastern Green, and the high school tennis team will travel to Vincennes Reveille. On Friday night, the high school track will host the Greene County Invite at home, and softball will host Sullivan as well, and we are joined by Coach Erica Arnold. And so we want to keep, as we always do, we want to keep you posted on our Facebook page should there be any weather updates, any delays, any time changes, as we have found for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night will begin at 7:30 or 7 o'clock first pitch.
So welcome to the Tech Shack post-game show, and on the Tech Live mic is Coach Erica Arnold. Coach, I thought this was an impressive game. I sat here and I watched 2 great pitchers kind of battle it out, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think we got to learn a lot. The umpire strike zone was a little wide tonight, but those things are going to happen. And we eventually adjusted a little later in the game. Started having some nice hits, but it was a well-played game. I thought defensively we did a little better tonight.
You know, again, you can pick people out. Sullivan, again, with another great night tonight. You've got girls that played really well, but I thought the opportunistic one was Abby McKee. When you needed at the plate, she came through for you.
And that's what I've been talking to her about, too, is taking advantage of opportunities when they're given. And I could tell when she stepped in the box, she was like, I'm going to prove you wrong, why I should be in the lineup. And that's the type of chip on the shoulder she needs to have, and she did a good job tonight.
Yeah, she really did. And, Coach, you showed some wheels on the base running tonight as well. You were opportunistic there.
Yep. I think we definitely need to work on some execution. We missed some bunt opportunities that I felt like could have scored some runs. But, yeah, I will always test our speed against anybody until it doesn't work.
You say that, and as this broadcaster, I'm sitting up here going, okay, you've got a girl that's averaging, say, 500 or 5'4", doesn't matter. And then they're doing that, and I'm going, I'm not getting it, Coach.
Yeah. As far as the bunting?
Yeah.
Well, some of them, you'd be surprised. A lot of these girls that have high batting average is because they execute the bunt so well. So, especially Audrey. Audrey's super effective when she can execute a bunt and then put in a good hit on the field. It really mixes up the defense. So we've got lots of girls at the top of our lineup that use small ball to get hits.
unofficial line for me is one run, obviously, for Shakamak, 5 hits, 7 left on base, 5 Ks by their pitcher, 3 runs for the Miners, 7 hits, 8 left on base, 8 strikeouts. Really a tough game, but it's nice to win tough games.
And Shakamak, if you look at their schedule, like they have started to play really good ball. I think they were a little shaky at the beginning of the season, but if you look at their schedule, they've won a lot of really good games here recently. So we knew I don't think their record reflects the type of team they are.
And watching tonight, coming into this game, I thought Kennett, so I'm thinking home runs. Boy, that girl has an all-around game defensively. She was a wizard at times tonight.
She's probably one of the best shortstops we've seen defensively on another team. I was the one that she caught in the air. I mean, she was almost to the dugout and caught that ball in the air. She came out of nowhere. I didn't even see her.
Underneath the other player to make the catch.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, she was just amazing tonight. And of course, and again, Audrey Sullivan did the same thing a couple times, backhanding, moving to the right, and able to stop and make the throw. You're thinking, you're not going to be able to do that. But she gunned him down a couple of times. I compared those two a lot tonight.
I agree with you on that. I think they're really strong defensive players, and they're both very good hitters. I knew coming up that Kennett was their best hitter, and I think people feel the same way about Audrey. So I agree, they're very similar players.
So we'll
talk to us about your record, SWIAC.
We are undefeated still in SWIAC. We're 5-0 right now. We have 2 games left. We play Eastern Green, and then Clay City will be, I believe it's Clay City is our last one. But yeah, we're still undefeated in SWIAC and have another game tomorrow.
Interesting that Clay City still unbeaten, but they've only played 2 starts in the conference.
Correct. Yep. So they still got a while to go. I've been trying to get us through this. We worked really hard to get on the field tonight, and so we could get these conference games in. So we're not missing other games to get these conference games in.
Well, a win is a win is a win, but boy, when you have to really muscle it out like you did tonight, it's enjoyable.
Yep, it was, and I have to give a little shout out to Pete and our athletic director Vanessa. They did a great job of helping us get our field ready tonight. Most fields, I guarantee there's a lot of teams that didn't get a chance to play today because their fields were underwater, but they really helped out here so we could get this game in, and so I just wanted to say thank you.
Well, you're right. They deserve it. Thank you very much, Coach, and congratulations.
We'll see you tomorrow night.
So the Miners win a hard-fought one tonight, 3-1. Heather?
Well, we're going to reiterate our schedule one more time tonight. Tomorrow night, we will be back here, 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock first pitch. Eastern Green Thunderbirds come to Linton-Stockton. That's the 6th SWIAC matchup game of the season. And as Coach Arnold just mentioned, they are Linton Miners are 5-0 right now in the SWIAC. Friday night, big game here at home as the Sullivan Golden Arrows come to Linton-Stockton, and I believe that is a 5:30 first pitch. Will be on air at 5 o'clock. We will hop over to the baseball field on Saturday when the Shakamak Lakers will head to the minor baseball diamond for that SWIAC game as well. And in case you missed that score earlier tonight, 15-0 in 5 down at Bar Reeves. So we want to say safe travels home to the Linton Minor baseball team. Obviously on Friday night there will be the Greene County Track Invitational here at home, so mark that on your calendars as well. Lots of spring sports are in full swing right now, trying to get to the end of the season. It's hard to believe after this Friday there is